It is 6 o'clock and you are in focus. Welcome in. You know, one of the biggest criticisms leveled against the Baltimore Police Department during the riots was that it was ill prepared to handle the unrest in both equipment and in training. Well, police say 168 officers were injured in April and May. And we are here on In Focus. We were the first to show you just how much new equipment police had to emergency order for the fly this spring.
Jimmy, the interim commissioner called the equipment police had in April, quote, deplorable. He said if BPD had the right gear and training, it all may have turned out differently. A mistake he says the department will not make again. If you look at video from April 25th and Monday, the 27th, you will see Baltimore police officers with just old standard issue helmets and insufficient shields, along with a lack of non-lethal tools like pepper spray to quell the menacing crowds. The Baltimore Police Department hadn't seen unrest like this since the 60s, and it showed.
Shockingly, the 8th largest police department in America had to borrow less lethal tools from surrounding jurisdictions. So that'll never happen again.
What kind of role do you think that played in people becoming more emboldened and the riots?
I think if we had the appropriate less lethal tools on Monday, April 27th at Mandalman Mall, you wouldn't have seen that happen the way it happened.
The inability to quash the riots or be prepared for them was evident in just what the department was ordering on the fly in the first few days of the unrest. ABC 2 News obtained the emergency purchase orders back in June, showing nearly $2 million in better helmets, shields, and gas masks starting on April 25th.
We had deplorable equipment and we had inadequate training. So the big push since last May has been to get the equipment and get the training done as quickly as humanly possible.
1, 2, 3, suck it in.
We saw some of that today at the police training facility on West Northern Parkway. Baltimore Police showed us what is now standard issue gear for its officers. Sturdier helmets, protective gear on the torso, legs, arms, and even a gas mask. Equipment instructor and detective Robert Himes says gives him and other officers a boost in confidence since last spring.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The confidence of the officers that come through our training is above reproach. They love having this style of training with this style of equipment and feel that they can protect everybody of the citizens of Baltimore with this gear.
Police say about 90% of the department has been trained and outfitted with this new and improved gear. Himes says it takes about a half hour to teach an officer how to put it on and take it off. But in addition to new protection, the department also has had many officers go through civil disturbance training and mobile field force training, which is arrest teams armed with non-lethal tools like pepper spray, much like you see here from late April at Penn and North.
Slide through this pad right here.
Interim Commissioner Kevin Davis said he wanted all of the training complete by the end of August, a goal he says the department has reached.
The community does not expect citizens to get hurt, 168 cops to go to shock trauma, business owners to be dragged from their corner stores and beaten, and pharmacies to be set on fire, police cars to be set on fire. That's unacceptable to Baltimore. So that's not going to happen again.
The other thing Davis said the department lacked in trying to quash the riots was experience. Davis said the BPD made the mistake of thinking it could handle the unrest because of its success handling large crowds like at the Preakness, 4th of July, or New Year's Eve celebrations. But they are two entirely different scenarios, saying his officers now have the experience, up-to-date equipment, and the training. While it is unclear how much the department spent on this new gear, it says it will continue training its officers in how to handle civil disturbances.